Are pink horrors of Tzeentch flamboyant enough in patch 6.3.4? So, I failed to say this last time. The lore is, Tzeentch makes pink horrors, kill one, it splits into 2 blue horrors. Not implemented in the game is that blue horrors, when killed, split into brimstone horrors, the lowest form of horror, like going from B-movie to Uwe Boll. I'm not ready for a 320 entity unit, so maybe it's for the best. My CPU isn't ready either mind. Recruited for 700 gold and 175 upkeep, this gets you 80 entities at 6,400 health with 1,400 barrier hit points for the unit. The per entity health is way above blue horrors, but the total number is literally half. Armor is 25, physical resistance is 20%, but I warn again, in campaign, Tzeentch demons don't like fighting in low corruption areas. Leadership is 70, which is shockingly high, honestly. Speed 38 and charge speed 46 are identical to blues. Melee attack 22 is not that much better, and is flaming and magical attack. Attack interval the standard 4 seconds, no melee splash. Melee defense is improved at 26. Weapon strength 28 is split base 20 and armor piercing 8. I think that the AP value is actually a little better than it was before. Charge bonus is 12 and mass is 100, interestingly enough. For ranged, ammunition 20 is night and day from blue horrors. Range of 130 meters is also very decent. Archer style range. Nominal damage is 25, and the fireballs are flaming and magical attack again. No shade thrown or chucked, but someone commented that the pink horrors inflict warp flame. This is incorrect. They do not. Flamers do, among other things, and it's a really good effect, but these don't have it. They just benefit from it. Each actual pink fireball does base 15 and armor-piercing 5 damage upon impact, which is still a far cry better than the blue horror's equivalent, especially for penetrating armor. It's still axe-style trajectory at this range. Reload time 8 seconds base, total accuracy the standard 20, calibration distance 85 meters, so extra spread past that. Calibration area 2 meters, meaning the natural spread is actually not bad at all, which is reflected in the even blankets of pink falling on the foe in this video. There is no multi-target penetration. Traits are Hide and Forest, Demonic, Causes Fear, that's basically it. In the redline skills for proper Tzeentch Demonic Lords, Accursed Horrors at 3 pips adds Barrier plus 10% and Missile Strength plus 16%. At rank 7 and up, Horrific Advancement promotes them to get Leadership plus 6, Speed plus 10%, and Missile Resistance 15%, which might help them last long enough to wreck stuff. Now, I was leery of going in-game and sifting through giant tooltips just for the blue horrors, but someone said I forgot that multiple redline skills for Chaos Mortal Lords affect them. More like, I didn't want to mouth off without being sure, but here's the deal. They count as both demonic infantry and demonic missile units. I've seen the evidence with Village, so I'll call it a sure thing. 3 pips of Savage Bloodlust slaps on armor plus 12 and charge bonus plus 12 flat. 3 pips of Warp Fire grants speed plus 6%, melee defense plus 8, which is interesting, and missile strength plus 12%, which is certainly nice. At rank 7, Legion of Doom will grant armor plus 10, melee defense plus 5, and spell resistance plus 20%, and Malevolent Ranger also applies for armor plus 10 again, reload time reduction 10%, and missile resistance 15%. So if you want to spec hard into them, you can. The techs are identical to blue horrors. In the mainline Tzeentch tech tree, Locus of Transmogrification grants plus 2 recruit rank, which adds up since you'll recruit a lot of them, probably. Greater Locus of Change helps with minus 5% recruitment cost and adds Arcane Mirth, which means each unit of pink horrors, a not as trash unit, but lots of ammunition and basically a missile unit, gives them plus 20% wins recharge in battle, or half of an arcane conduit. And if you have quite a few of them, it's going to add up. Exalted Locus of Conjuration, this tech provides plus 25% weapon strength and plus 25% ammunition. This makes it much harder to run out of pink fireballs. So how do we use Pink Horrors of Tzeentch? I want to be very clear here. My using them identically to how I used Blue Horrors should be using them quote-unquote wrong. Just the fact they have so much more ammunition means they should hang back to fire it, such as existing in checkerboard formations and so on. The fact I totally get away with not doing that in this video shows that guard mode is a real trooper for them, and absolutely should be exploited to the fullest. Pink Horrors are good, but they are not that good as melee troops, though the full spec Chaos Lord stuff is, very interesting. But they simply don't attack well enough in melee. They need to exploit their missiles to the fullest to give you full value. The excellent thing is that they work with all kinds of other Tzeentch units just fine. They mesh seamlessly with Marauder units and Chaos Warriors and so on and so forth. I will say that there is little more maddening under Tzeentch than these being your only chance of damaging a Bastiladon at range and finding out that they're still just not good enough. Also, let's be real. Yes, the fireballs do more damage, but there's 80 less entities on Ultra scale chucking them. They have more damage potential, but unless they have time to unload that damage, Blue Horrors are doing more for you in the short term, especially against lower armored troops. It's rare for a Chaos faction to have a backline worth defending fiercely, but in this case, it's actually very true. So use them as a general-purpose missile troop that can mix it up in melee and completely destroy normal missile infantry that way. Do anything and everything you can to keep them firing. Hopefully, by the time they're dry, the enemy is no more. And drive up that corruption. It helps. Take care, and have fun painting the town pink and burning it down at the same time.